Hi guys, welcome back to Rudragoda channel. Hope you all are fantastic. Guys, have you ever wondered how Dynatrace knows something is going wrong before your user even complain? The secret behind this one is sliding window. In today's video, I'll explain what is sliding window is and how it works inside the Dynatrace. Without wasting the time, let us start. It plays a very important role in case of anomaly detection configuration. Basically, anomaly detection configuration depends on several factors like data source, event template, and finally sliding window. Today our more focus is into the sliding window. For understanding how it works, I have attached one image here. With the help of this one, we are clearly going to understand the behavior of the sliding window. Here, green color and red color they are highlighting. Green indicates that is good, red indicates that is violated. Then the sliding window definition we can give in this way. The sliding window of anomaly detection defines how many 1 minute sample must violate the thresholds during the specific time period. How many 1 minute sample violated during the specific time period. So for this one I will take one example, that is CPU usage, so that it will be very much clear. I will set the CPU usage monitoring as 90%. So if the CPU usage cross 90%, then we want the alert, but not immediately. Okay. So if we set up the alert for 90% for one attempt itself, it is going to hit our Dynatrace environment. You will end up with the n number of alerts. To avoid that, what concept we have brought is sliding window. Consider here we have the CPU usage of 75%, here 79, then 91, then 89, 92, 91, and finally here also 91. Before Dynatrace triggers an alert, it is going to check the metric value. Okay, how much CPU usage is there for every 1 minute. Every 1 minute. Consider this is 7 o'clock. Okay, we have the CPU usage as 75%. Then at 7:1 CPU usage is 79, and then at 7:2 91, and then 7:3 89, and then 7:4 92, and then 7:5 it is 91%. Since we have set up the threshold value as 90, whatever the value we get after 90, that is the condition of violation. Okay, so here if you clearly observe the image, here it is not violated, here it is not violated, here also not violated. Apart from these three, if you look into these particular values, 91% violated, 92 violated, 91 violated. It means before triggering an alert, Dynatrace verifies 3 samples. Okay, if it has violated 3 samples out of 5, then it will trigger an alert. 3 violating samples, 1, 2, 3. If 3 samples are violated with a value, metric value, then it is going to trigger an event. Here you can see, right, trigger event and analyzes the timestamp. Okay, this is how it will trigger the alert. For every 1 minute it will check the value. If it is violated the particular threshold value for 3 samples out of 5, then it will trigger the alert. In this case also it is checked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Out of this one, 3 times it is violated. So it is triggered an alert. Then how it will de-alert? For the de-alerting, it will check for 5 times. For example, here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So out of 6, if you include this one, it has below the threshold value in this particular time frame. It means last 5 samples are below the threshold value. That indicates Dynatrace that CPU usage value is below the threshold. I should close the alert. So overall concept behind this one is, out of 5, if 3 samples are violated, then Dynatrace trigger the alert. And then in the next successor checks, it will verify 5 samples. If the 5 samples are below the threshold, then it will close the alert or de-alert. If consider this is also 95% and this is also 95%. Here our condition is not met because it is violated here 1, 2, 3. 3 times it is above the 90%. Then our value or our condition is not met. What is our condition? It should match 5 samples, that is below the 90%. Here you can see, right, it is below the 90% for the 5 samples. That is what it is closing. But if it is said like 95, 92% or 93, that is above the threshold, it will check 5 samples, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When it verifies here, this is also above 90, this is also above 90, this is also above 90. So it will not de-alert. The alert will be in the active state. Okay. Suppose if you set up like 1 for the de-alert, I mean to say, if the Dynatrace checks here, if it is below the 90%, close the alert means it will close it. But there are chances that it may take longer time to close that alert. Maybe some activity would be there, patching or something like that. So what Dynatrace does, it will check few samples. It will not close immediately. For triggering, it will check 3 out of 5. And for de-alerting, it will check 5 samples. It should be below the thresholds. So that is how the sliding window works. The default number 3 violating the samples in the sliding window of 5 samples to trigger the problem. 5 for de-alerting the samples to close the event. More important point is this time is not constant. It is just like a conveyor belt. It is keep on changing. So according to the time, it is going to adjust the values and it is going to trigger the alert or de-alert. So don't consider like this is a constant. If it is 7, if it is 7.5, only in between that particular time frame it will check. Nothing like that. So it will check 7 1 to 7.5. So if that there is no alert, then it will check 7 1 to 7 6, then 7 2 to 7 7. Like that, it is just like a conveyor belt. It will keep on rotating. So that's a one important point you need to understand. Hope the sliding window concept is clear from this particular diagram. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and bye for now.